My name is Mahendra Sekaran. I basically lead our team's phone and PSTN services business and manage our global telco relationships. And I've been at Microsoft for about 18 years. I think it's just the legacy of AudioCodes. AudioCodes, I would say, when I think about all our partners in the telephony space, you probably are among the partners with whom we have the longest relationship. It goes back to like 15 years ago when we launched voice in the on-prem product for Skype for Business, to today, where you not only are, you've evolved from just being a pure SBC vendor to addressing a lot of critical needs that customers have. And the other thing I always love about AudioCodes is the energy and enthusiasm to partner with Microsoft All Up. It's not just about Teams, because AudioCodes is a strategic partner to Microsoft All Up, whether it's across Azure, across Dynamics 365, as well as Microsoft Teams. So I would say that we have a lot of great partners, but AudioCodes is certainly a standout just in terms of the rich heritage and the deep expertise you bring to the voice space. I would not say that we intend to make Microsoft Teams a contact center platform. However, we do recognize that there is a need within enterprises for what we call as citizen agents, where even I field calls from my partners on a regular basis, where I provide a little more contact center-like experience, if you may, when I field calls or get messages from my partners and customers. So you will see us kind of expanding the Teams capabilities from being a core UCaaS solution, just doing voice or chat or meetings, to providing more capabilities that we traditionally expect in a contact center, whether it's omni-channel scenarios, whether it's providing more real-time analytics and all that stuff. So the gap between UCaaS and CCaaS is something that we expect to kind of narrow over time, because that's what our customers demand, and ultimately we are in the business of delivering products that service our customers' needs. AudioCodes, I always see AudioCodes as a big platform company. Whether it's the work that you do, providing the SIP devices gateway platform, where you're able to support a variety of devices, which makes third-party devices work with Teams natively. And even historically, when I look at the role AudioCodes has played with Skype for Business in addressing specific application gaps that customers have, I think about this the same way, where AudioCodes recognize that there's a customer need for contact center-like capabilities which do not exist natively in Teams. You saw the opportunity with Azure Communication Services to make it available. And the beauty of ACS is that it provides that interop with Teams as well. So it's a great example where a customer may choose to adopt Teams, but they have a contact center need which they can actually fill through Voca. And the Voca agents can actually interface with Teams users in a very seamless manner, because ACS provides that Teams interop as a native part of our platform as well. It's a great example of a partner building on our Azure Communication Services offerings, where to extend the core telephony capabilities and actually add contact center-like capabilities. So because you have specific customers you work with, you understand your customer needs better, and you understand Teams capabilities, you understand what contact centers provide, and you're kind of filling that gap with Voca, which I think is phenomenal. There's a great need that exists today, and the recent win that AudioCodes has with the University of Central Florida is a great testament to the solution actually addressing an existing customer need. Ultimately, we think that it's a customer choice and a partner choice. We think that direct routing will still be very relevant for large enterprises who have IT staff or who have relationships with partners like AudioCodes, who may have like SBCs on-prem and want to connect into our cloud. So that's something that we're committed to continue supporting. We think about Operator Connect as there are several operators, including AudioCodes, that provide direct routing as a service. And we think that Operator Connect is a solution that's tailored to address that providers who provide direct routing as a service, because we've actually programmatized through APIs, whether it's the number provisioning, support, the cross-ticketing. So we think it's a much more scalable solution from an end-to-end customer experience, as well as it is something that we think we'll continue to invest in to make the intent of Operator Connect is to make our operators more successful. And AudioCodes, kind of wears multiple hats. You're a platform player, you're an SBC vendor, you're an operator. So I think this is a great opportunity for AudioCodes to, again, depending on the customer need or depending on your customer need, you're able to offer the solution that actually meets their need. So to your question about consolidation of UCaaS and CCaaS, I wouldn't necessarily call it consolidation, but I would say that it's more of democratization of what was only available to advanced contact center users. A lot of those experiences now being democratized and made available to UCaaS users as well. And that's the role that we see playing. And speaking of AI, we see a massive opportunity for our partners, like AudioCodes specifically, because you have that platform heritage, to work with enterprises to add like Copilot-like capabilities and make it available through your product like Voca, so you can actually provide that experience. And as part of Microsoft and Microsoft Teams, you can expect us to add more and more capabilities that uses AI into the core Teams product. We announced Copilot being available for Teams calling, both for Teams to Teams calls and Teams to PSTN calls. But you can expect us to continue to add capabilities that infuse AI into every part of the experience.